We're always being told to drink more water. But have you ever really stopped to think about why? Why is it so incredibly important? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the amazing science behind water, waste, and the real unsung heroes of your body, your kidneys. Let's get right into it.
Think about this for a second. It's pretty wild, isn't it? You can actually survive for weeks without eating anything, but take away water, you've only got a few days. That one fact alone should tell you just how critical water is for, well, everything. So what's the big secret? And here it is. This is the big reason why. More than half of your body is literally made of water. I'm not just talking about the water you sip from a bottle. I mean the very substance that makes up your cells, your tissues, your entire being. Every single part of you is depending on its function. So, okay, we're basically talking bags of water. But that's really only part one of the story. The other part is what our bodies do with all that water. And one of its most important jobs, it's basically your body's personal trash team. Yep, you heard that right. Water's other superpower is getting rid of all the junk your body doesn't need. You can think of it like a river that's constantly flowing through your system, and its main job is to pick up and carry away all the waste products. All right, so how does your body actually, take out the trash? It's got two main exit routes, and both of them rely on water. The first is sweat, and the second is urine. They're both mostly just water, carrying out salts and other stuff your body is ready to get rid of. And that finally brings us to the real MVPs of this whole operation. The managers of your internal cleanup crew, the bosses of the whole system. Your absolutely amazing kidneys. And you gotta love this description, right? It's really that simple. Your kidneys, these two powerhouse organs that look like big beans, are the single most important helper for keeping the perfect amount of water in your body. They are the master regulators. So what do these big beans actually do all day? Well, they have a critical three-part mission. Job one, clean your blood by filtering out all that waste we talked about. Job two, turn that waste into urine. And job three, the one we're really digging into today, balancing your body's water. Now, this whole balancing act, it actually has a pretty fancy scientific name, osmoregulation. It sounds super complicated, I know, but all it really means is making sure your body isn't too full of water and not too dehydrated. It's all about keeping things perfectly balanced just right. Okay, so how? How do they do it? How do your kidneys just know when they should hold on to water and when they should let it go? Well, it all comes down to this constant, microscopic decision that they're making, second by second. So first things first, we gotta collect the trash, right? Well, waste gets pulled out of your blood and into your kidneys through a process called diffusion. The easiest way to think about it is like people leaving a super crowded room for an empty hallway. Stuff just naturally moves from a place where there's a lot of it to a place where there's less. But that's just for the waste. For the water, oh, that's where the real magic happens. And it's all thanks to a process called osmosis. This is the brilliant mechanism that lets your kidneys decide whether to pull water back into your body or let it go. Let's break down this choice your kidneys are making all day long. If your body needs more water, say you haven't had a drink in a while, your kidneys will use osmosis to pull water back into your blood. The result? Your urine gets darker. On the flip side, if you've had plenty to drink, your kidneys say, okay, we're good, and let more water go into the urine. And that's why it gets lighter and clearer. It's a direct, visible report card on your hydration. So this is some pretty cool biology, for sure. But what does it actually mean for you in your day-to-day life? Why does all this matter? Well, let's connect the dots. Here's the big takeaway. You have a built-in hydration gauge. Seriously, the color of your urine isn't random. It's a direct message your kidneys are sending you, letting you know if you need to drink up. They're doing all this incredibly complex work, and they're even giving you a live status update. And please, do not underestimate just how much work these little guys do. Get this. All the blood in your body flows through your kidneys to get cleaned about 40 times a day. They are a tireless 24/7 purification plant working just for you. It's incredible. So, I want to leave you with this thought. Now that you know you have this expert team working inside you around the clock, constantly balancing, cleaning, and protecting you, what's one simple thing you'll do today to make their job just a little bit easier?